Hello and welcome along. Today on Snetterton's Farm, we're going to be using this lovely piece of equipment. This is a Challenger sprayer, and it's a new addition to the farm. We've replaced the old New Holland sprayer with it, and yeah, we're going to go and try it out and have a go on some crops with it. So, without further ado, let's jump in. So there we go. So it's the Challenger RoGator 1300. It's quite nice. I'm liking this. And this is our big American sprayer on our American map. We did, as I said, we did have the standard in-game New Holland, but after using it last time, I kind of wanted to use something that was a little bit, well, that was a mod rather than standard stuff. I don't like using too many standard pieces of equipment in the game unless I have to. So let's unfold this. This does have some fairly neat functions, this. Alright, for example, you can angle the you can angle the when it's not folded out, the arms. There we go. So there's one, there's the other. So we'll get those back flat again. There we go. And yeah, the wheels move in and out as well, which is cool. But let's get to work. So, we will put GPS on for this. Auto width. Yeah, that's about the quarter size of the field. So, let's go. Turn it on. We got the narrow tyres on it, so it's not... Wow, that goes at quite a rate. This should be done in no time, this job. It's nice and wide, and it goes at nearly 30 miles an hour. That might need a little bit of slowing down. A sprayer going at 30 miles an hour is a bit mad. But I like it. I think it works, this. I do like the nice shiny stainless steel tank you can have on it as well. Go. Yeah, we'll have this field done in no time. Looks like we'll have to turn it off at the far corner though, and come up for the little bit of a dog leg. But it's yeah, it's running very nicely. Right, and turn, turn, alright, it is almost an entire width it's doing that, that's good. So most of our fields need spraying today, so we will go around and do those because, as I said, this is not taking very long to do this field, partly because of how fast it goes. I need to, right, there we go, turn that off, turn around, we'll go back up the line we've just gone. Oops. There we are. Because obviously we want to retrace our steps rather than go and create new tracks. I think that's the one thing I do still wish from this game, is that when you were using the thin tyres, it just made less crop destruction, because obviously it would still destroy crops to be driving a vehicle with these tyres down the map, or down the fields, sorry. It would just cause less of it, and you'd still get the tram lines. And I know there are mods out there like Proceed that still allow you to put the tram lines in, but it is the whole thing of, I'd like to do it by the vehicles I'm using that would actually do it. Well, this one we don't need GPS for. And then, right, fold it up, because we're not going to get through any of the gateways with it unfolded. I might go and do the next one in cab, maybe. I think we're going to do the corn down in field. What number would that be? 8 or 9, maybe? Down the bottom here. 18. Yeah, it's under the GPS. There we go. Fold out again. Now, where is 90 degrees? There we go. That needs to come over quite a bit. Wow, we need to come over quite a bit as well. Okay. That's fine. No, this field is still growing. So this, yeah, we don't need to do this one. But hopefully we've set ourselves up for the next one. Go. Not quite. Okay. Want to be about over here. While that's folding out, we'll set this up again. See how far we are off where we need to be. Still quite a way. Wow, that is a amazing width on this. Right. Okay, let's go in cab for a bit. It's quite a sparse in cab a bit. There could be a bit more texture work on this, I think. And I think actually in general that's the thing with this mod. The texture work on the shiny tank is very nice, but in general it could do with a little bit more work on it. Just that final little bit of oomph to make it truly amazing. It's good. Don't get me wrong. I do really like this mod. And as to have another sprayer in that's decent is good, really good. Yeah. It's a A little bit of tarting up would be nice. There you go. A little bit off track then. Never mind. I'm going to up the speed of the time a little bit as well, because this is the last late spring thing we have to do. And because of the way we're set up on here, we're going to have to do one more spray, I think, on most of these crops. Now I think my potatoes are all fertilized, so these, I think these are the only two fields we need fertilizing at the moment. They're the only ones that have reached the growth stage that we can. We will go check the potatoes quickly, but I think we're good there. So if we're done with the spraying, we will probably go and check on the animals and see what needs doing around there, because there's always something that needs doing for the animals, whether it's getting them a bit of water or moving the sheep, moving the wool, or there's always something. We might go look at the potatoes first, I think. I'm going to turn off GPS. There we go. Around. Right. What sort of state are our potatoes in? They might need some spraying. Let's have a look. Now, they look fairly dark, and we'll get this on here, and then just fold it out. See if it does anything to spray. And if it does, we'll get lined up and. It does. We need to get lined up to spray them. As our potatoes also need doing. Yeah, you can see a definite difference there. 90 degrees. Bring it over. Quite a way over. Go. Turn it on, and away we go. Perfect. So this is our getting our potatoes all sprayed now. Not a big field, this. Done in 3 sweeps. Which is why we've got potatoes on here and on the next one, because they're not very big fields. They will allow us to potato harvest quite nicely. But at the same time, it won't take so long that we can't do it in an episode. Right, now this is the annoying bit. We got to fold this up so that we can go through this gate. And then almost immediately unfold on the other side. Right, I want to be about here, I think. And then we'll unfold there. And while we're doing that, move it over. There we go. get these sprayed. That will be that done. Which will be absolutely fantastic. We will get that will be the second stage spraying of the three-stage spray that needs doing. So there will be just one more towards the late end of the summer, and of course we do have 2 fields of corn that we need to do the same with. Ooh. Got stuck. There we go. There we are. Down the side and get it all covered. On real sprays you can turn on just a section of nozzles, which is quite nice, because obviously you don't want to be, there are times when you do have a little bit of field like that you don't want to spray the whole thing. Right, we'll go park this up. I don't think we have any other fields to spray. We don't. What we do need to do, as we're fertilizing, is we need to go and put some slurry onto our recently mowed grass fields. So we'll go do that next. Which again shouldn't take too long because we have a very big piece of equipment to do it with. So we'll park this in here with our lorry and head over. I think we want the New Holland RT7 for this. Yeah. We'll grab the long wheelbase and we'll head over to the cows. Now I'm hoping that the cows have generated us a load of slurry to use on the grass. Let's just have a look. Before we drive all the way over there, let's just have a look. Do the cows... liquid manure. We do have a fair amount of liquid manure. And manure in general. What's that? I think that was 60,000. If that's 60,000 litres, we will be absolutely fine. Let's go have a look. Yeah, 60,000 litres will be absolutely fine for this job. Because we're using this. Right, now where is our slurry tank? It's over there. Okay. There's a fair amount in it by the looks of things. So how much is it? It is 60,000. We have more than enough slurry to do this job. Wow, we may even have space to sell some slurry when we need to, which is fantastic news. We can do more selling and there's a lot more we can do on this map, thankfully. So being able to have a little bit of surplus slurry and stuff to do that, to do this, it would be fantastic. Tractor's rocking a little bit. Oh yeah. And it's getting more and more weighed down. Alright. Gonna rock me to sleep. There we go. Right. Let's go spread this on the grass. Increase our grass yield for next time. As you can see, our grass yield is pretty good at the moment, actually. I need to get our JCB up here, our big wheel loader, and sort that out. There we go. Alright. So, I want to go end to end like that, but this is really quite wide, this piece of equipment. Don't know if we'll get both grass fields done today. We should get this one, because this is a pretty big piece of equipment. Right, and auto width, reset the offset. Cool. Like that. Away we go. Yeah. We are 16, 17 miles an hour in this. This will take about 5 swipes, I think. But that should do the job really rather nicely. We've got to watch our turning circle, is the only thing. Because it is not, as I said, a small piece of equipment. So we don't want to hit the I don't want to hit the hedge with it. Really? That would not be good. Alright, and there we go. I'm really still enjoying this farm. It's an interesting one in that normally I'm not a huge fan of square fields. But this is quite nice for some reason. There's enough interest in this farm outside of it, just outside of the square fields, for me to go, I really quite like this. So yeah, there is that, and as a result, I'm really enjoying it as a map. I think it's because Stevie's put in so many options, so many extras that you can do. It is a really nice map. And we're moving beyond just doing seeding now, actually, as well, which is good. We're having got a little more variety in. I mean, the animals do that anyway. As is that. Right, we have one more strip to do, which we will probably do without reactivating the GPS. We're out of Slurry. Right. We need to go and get a little bit more just to finish the field off. ever so slightly annoying. There we go. But we'll pick that up in no time. We may not fully fill the tank because we don't have a huge amount to do. Although we do have one other field, so yeah, there is that too. Filling that up. The only thing I don't like about the Fords in this pack is no IC. I would love to have IC control in this tractor. And it's the only thing that's really missing. Otherwise, this T7 is fantastic. This, of course, is the long wheelbase version. Right, we take about a third of the slurry that we have had each time we fill this up. Yeah, this is the long wheelbase version, and I really like it. I really like it. T7 is a fantastic sort of all-round tractor. Right, we'll go and get this last little bit. We're going to go and do it from the last bit that's missing at the far side. Yeah, we have 110 cows and 104 sheep. Start the unfolding. We're going to turn the GPS off. Don't need that at the moment. And away we go. So yeah, in general, I like to use slurry for fertilizing grass and manure for fertilizing fields, which will then be cultivated in. So that's my preference. Obviously you can't cultivate the manure into the grass field. Right, there we go. I think that is probably the best place for us to end. I'm just going to take this up to the other yard because I do need to do that one other field, but I will do that off camera. Field there is sugar beet. Well, we'll head back to the farm with this. There we go. Because we're going to use it up here in a moment. But for now, really, all that remains is for me to say thank you for watching. I hope you have enjoyed this episode. Please give it a like, drop us a comment, and give it a share. And for all the latest videos and live streams from Virtual Farmer, please subscribe to the channel. I will see you next time. Goodbye.